Hey guys, it's E-Man here, and this is my first video. I'm going to show you how to do this glitch. Now as you can see, Rob picks up the opponent and does a double suicide slam. I've tested this with other characters who have a slam attack such as Kirby, Meta Knight, and K-Rool, who all have up throw slams, but this only seems to work with Rob. Now this is a glitch because normally, no matter where you are on the stage, you're supposed to slam them into the floor. You shouldn't be going off stage. However, I figured out if you position your opponent in the perfect way and then roll behind them, you're able to do this. Alright, I'll go ahead and explain it. What you need to do is get your opponent as close as possible to the edge of the stage and then roll behind them and then grab them. So there's two ways you can tell that you've got your opponent in the right position. The first thing you need to do is push them close enough to the edge that they start to do this animation right here where they start to like wobble and dangle off the side. When you got them in that position, you know you can roll behind, grab, and throw. The other way you can do it is, it's quite similar, but they don't have to actually initiate this animation. As long as you push them so far off the edge that one of their feet is like dangling in midair. It'll be the same basic standing animation, but they'll have one foot on the stage and the other foot will be kind of like floating. So if you get the opponent like that, roll behind them, grab them, immediately slam, that's the glitch. So we can take a closer look at this trick really quick. In this game, I'm sure you all know you can't pass through opponents, so when you run into somebody, you can't just go through them, you're gonna actually push them. So if you pay close attention, when you put somebody in the edge and roll behind them, there's a short amount of time where you're kind of occupying the same space on the screen. After a second or so, the game kind of naturally nudges the other player, or in this case, Captain Falcon, nudges them forward, so you're not in the same exact spot. So your goal here is to grab the person before the game kind of nudges them forward. If you do it right, then that's the perfect setup to get this move to happen properly. If it didn't work, you probably took too long to initiate the grab. This works on every stage, so stages that are kind of non-competitive but have kind of fun and interesting platform layouts, you can do stuff like this. Not super useful, but it's cool. Alright, now I know this isn't the most practical technique, however there are a couple of situations where this could work in a real match. One example is a shield break. No matter where they are on the stage, if you get a shield break, you can just inch them over to the edge and then do the trick. Now the shield break method might work a bit easier in doubles, because certain characters like Bowser can break a shield immediately with their down B. Another thing I noticed is that if the opponent rolls near the edge, it'll put them in the perfect position to be hit by this attack. Now let's say you start charging up Rob's down B to bait your opponent to doing a back roll. As soon as you see them start that roll, immediately go behind them, grab them, and slam. Alright, so one thing that you should be aware of is that if you do this trick on your last stock, it'll actually give the win to your opponent. So you don't ever want to do this unless you have more than one stock. Now that I'm on the subject, I might as well mention, now this isn't new information. This was already in Smash 4, maybe Brawl as well, but Rob can do a up throw suicide on certain stages. For example, on this stage right here, Smashville, or Town and City, just position yourself on the platform, and right when the platform is off stage and starting to come back, just do the throw. Alright, now as we all know on this stage, there's a tree in the background. I mean, if you have hazards on, there's a tree in the background that constantly blows you away with its breath. Now all you need to do is initiate the grab while your characters are being blown off to the side, and it'll do an easy suicide throw. That's all for now. If you like this video, I would encourage you to subscribe. This video was pretty much just for fun, just some impractical little glitch that could or could not be useful. But my next video that I'm working on is actually going to be super interesting. I found a lot of true combos and kill confirms with several characters, including Link, Young Link, Palutena, Marth, Chrom, Meta Knight, Kirby, Mii Sword Fighter, just a lot of different characters. It's really going to be a great video, so I would encourage you guys to subscribe so you can see it when it comes out in a few days.